Namaskar. I Shambhavi welcome you all to your channel Galactic Echoes. So let's start exploring the wisdom of Vedic astrology. So today we'll be doing the placement of Rahu in the fifth house of your horoscope, how this placement will unfold and what kind of results it will give. We'll try to figure it out today. So let's start the video and let's dive in. So with Rahu in the fifth house, the first and the foremost thing is that you have high intelligence, and because of this high intelligence you get attracted to multiple areas in your life. Like you would be interested in programming languages, you would be interested in arts also, you would be interested in biology also, or different kind of subjects and different kind of disciplines will attract you because it is in sitting in this record. So there will be transformations throughout your life, you cannot mitigate it in any way. So this is really an a thing which you should steer with. Also with this Rahu in the fifth house, you would constantly change your university, your college. There is a kind of unsatisfaction which you will get in your educational background, that it is not well suited for me. The course I am doing, maybe it is wrong and I am on the wrong direction. So these thoughts are, they often come into your mind with this Rahu in the fifth house. And the most important thing with all these thoughts is that whatever you are doing and whatever you initiated is the rightest path for you. You do not have to get into the Rahu's illusionary trap. This is where Rahu is trying to, take hold on you. It is trying to give you illusion. You thinking that I am not on the correct path, I am not in the correct college or university or in the correct course which I am doing. And if you try to switch the college or university or courses, then this Rahu can really harm you. So the only thing which you have to do is stay wherever you are and stick to the plan, whatever you initiated and whatever you started. That is the best plan for you in this life. So basically with Rahu in the fifth house, it gives you confusion, immense kind of confusion in major areas of your life, like education, personality, your career, and even in your love life. But the thing is that if you stick yourself to only just one person or one domain, then this Rahu can give you immense success. See, Rahu has this tendency of testing everyone, and if you pass on that particular test, then you will win. And this Rahu has no option then to support you. It will completely support you, and the Rahu is really a very important catalyst in everyone's life today, because it can give you immense success which you want to achieve. So this is important with this Rahu, that you don't have to fall into the illusions, you don't have to confuse yourself, you just have to work in the right domain, in the right action, believing that this is the correct process which I am going through, and then this Rahu will ultimately help you in all walks of your life. You would want to take stress of every family member onto yourself, that you care about them and you are worried about them. Like maybe your younger sibling, if they are going through a certain kind of problem in their school or in their college or in their life, personal life, then it would stress you out. So you care a lot about people around you. You are really caring, and the person who listens to everyone's problem. So this is really a good trait in your personality. But this tendency of caring about family members and thinking about them is only till your young age. As you get experience that you see, I'm caring about them, and in that love is not reciprocated to me. What you learn through your experiences, how you become in the later stages of your life. So you become more self-reliant, self-focused personality in the later ages of your life. And this thing, that focusing on yourself, enhancing your self-worth, and you are not ignoring your family members, but you're not involved into the extreme nature of taking care of them. So this is something which is directly related to your success. Success is a kind of spot where you can only reach through isolation, because the Magha Nakshatra falls in the Leo, and it is ruled by Ketu, right? So what it shows is actually absolute isolation, and isolation can be achieved only through focusing on yourself. So when you would start focusing on yourself and you will give your problems priority of everything, of time, of resolving and everything, then is where you can find the success with this Rahu in the fifth house. So, what I'm trying to suggest here is that you have to be a little bit selfish in all the realms of your life. Think about yourself, you should give yourself priority. Because if you do not do so, and if you think that whatever I'm telling you is not worth it, then you should wait and you should watch. This is the kind of experience you are destined to get through this Rahu, because ultimately you will have to be selfish in order to achieve that success, and you will be selfish with this Rahu in the fifth house. You will understand that giving priority to others, it is demeaning yourself at the end, because people are thinking that you are available for them 24 into 7, and they take you lightly after that. This is something which Rahu is trying to teach you, and if you get this early on in your life, then that's good, and if you don't, then you'll get it with time. You are a straightforward kind of a person who wants to talk straightforwardly, who wants to put your points forward in a very clear manner. You don't want to beat around the bush, and this is really a good trait in yourself. It is not a negative trait at all. But the thing is, where it can negatively impact is the societal relations you can build. So maybe your family members and your relatives are not the people who are extremely happy with your personality and with your this particular trait, but your professional people, your colleagues, your co-workers and your bosses will be the people who will praise your personality, or this particular personality and this particular trait, that yes, he is the correct person or she is the correct person, and they talk straightforward. And whatever this basically, if you are into marketing, you tell whatever the nature of market is, whatever the trend is, you just tell them straightforwardly, which is important somewhere. So you see, this is a kind of mixture you have in your personality, that this particular trait is positively impacting one area of your life and negatively impacting another area of your life. Your romantic affairs would be unconventional every time. So this is something important, that like if your Mars is very well placed and it is in trine to Venus, or if your third lord is in a great position, then it can also indicate love marriage in your horoscope. So what it can show is, because you have a unconventional partner, romantic partner, and you want to marry them, you see, there is where the problem can arise, because this unconventional partner won't fit into the standards, the so-called standards which are set by the society, which are the precepts of societal values. Your choices won't fit in that, and you can then have differences of opinions over this area of your life. But my advice to all of you would be that you should not clarify everything to everyone. To the point, if your parents are happy and they're satisfied, and your partner is also satisfied, and you both are happy, you should do whatever you want to do in your life. If you want to get into this particular marriage setup with this particular person, you should definitely get into that. You should not then think about the society. This is something important with this Rahu in the fifth house. But in order to do so, you should not harm your parents as well, especially your mother, because Rahu is moving towards your fourth house. So your romantic affairs would be unconventional, and maybe if you marry them, that would again be unconventional, because it is an unconventional match. So, but the only thing which you have to take into consideration is the happiness of your parents, especially your mother, because if you would hurt their feelings, there is where the problem can arise in your life, because Rahu's progression is towards your fourth house, and with the later ages coming into your life, the Rahu would act more like into a fourth house thing rather than being in the fifth house. Fifth house thing is felt by you in the earlier ages of your life. So this is important with this placement of Rahu if you are getting married to an unconventional person. With this Rahu in the fifth house, you should never talk ill about yourself. You should never say negative words to yourself, that I am worthless and I cannot do this, and this is not for me, I am not capable of this particular thing. Why? Because then this Rahu can convert those things into truth. This is something important. So what you have to do is think and always speak positive about yourself and of course about the others as well, because sometimes you will feel that whatever you said, it did happen, and you would be awestruck by this, that how did it happen, but it is because of this particular Rahu in the fifth house. Also, in the matters of family members, there could be someone very close to you whom you trust, and then they can get yourself in a huge monetary loss. So this is important with this Rahu in the fifth house. You have to always stay alert. Whenever your trusted ones advise you or ask you to invest or to give them a particular sum of money, you should think twice before doing it with this particular Rahu in the fifth house. Otherwise, this placement is a good thing in all the areas of your life, as long as you don't think too much about the societal standards, not values, because values, you have values in yourself, but the societal standards are not the thing for you with this Rahu in the fifth house. You can do both of the things. You can also do a job, you can also do a business in the professional realm of your in your life, but particularly in business, you will be attracted to multiple things. You would think that if you are running a particular shop, you would think of closing it down and then start again from the scratch. So this is where this Rahu can again trap you into the illusions of Rahu's Maya. So this is important for you to understand. If you are getting into business, you have to be again uh, dead sure about your decisions and do not deviate from it. This is important with this Rahu. Whatever decisions you took, you have to follow them only. Also, with this Rahu in the fifth house, you can also get foreign jobs or foreign offers from the people or from the places. So you can also do well in the foreign places. Also, this will depend on the D9 and the D10 and of course the 10th lord. But yes, the foreignness can be there in the professional realm of yours. Also, the last but not the least, that whatever kind of a gut feeling you'll get, especially related to your family members, be it positive or negative, it is maximum of the times true, because Rahu and Ketu, they both give intuition, huge intuition to people, and you have this Rahu placed in your trikon, so it is again giving you intuition. So you should not let it go, because 99% of the times it will be true. So listen to your hunches, and it is important that you connect to that area of your life and your personality as well with this Rahu in the fifth house. So this is how you decode the placement of Rahu in the fifth house of your horoscope. Do not forget to like this video and share it with your friends and family. Also, if you want to regularly watch quality content on astrology, do not forget to subscribe to this channel. I would suggest you all to advise me on the topics on which I should make videos in future in the comment section below. Thank you.